Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and today's video is on finding wholeness, healing your relationship with God and your business. So, two questions come up right away. One is God. Why does he use that term specifically? Why doesn't he use a more general term like universe or spirit? And I'll get to that. The second one is business and God. What the heck do those have to do with each other? Those are two separate things. I'll get to that in a second as well. First, I want to kind of set the scene in the context and say, in my work, I work with healers and coaches and therapists primarily, and they come to me and say things like, I'm not as visible as I want to be. I'm not able to put myself out there the way that I want to. I don't feel safe to be seen. I'm not signing as many clients as I want to sign. My calendar is not as full as I'd like, and I think it's because of this, feeling like a fraud or imposter complex, or my visibility strategy is not very good. So that's the usual initial challenge that they've identified. So as we're speaking together, it comes out that, oh, a lot of that is because of this imposter complex and the deeper levels and layers of that. And in my work, I talk about the 8 pillars of the imposter complex and how all 8 of them have to be addressed before you can really feel that natural, authentic confidence to be yourself and put yourself out there in a real way that feels and is healthy. Then from there, we get into the deeper work of what I call the helper's paradox. And the helper's paradox is all about that need to be needed, the people pleasing, the overgiving. And there's a lot there that I'm not going to go into. But the next and the final layer is our relationship with God. And whenever I have clients, healers, and coaches and therapists that are not being as visible as they want to be, it always comes back to their relationship with the divine. How healthy or unhealthy the relationship is with the divine, with the creator of all that is. This is why in my monthly mentorship group, we have not only the main call, it's about a 90-minute to 2-hour call where we identify and clear specific limiting beliefs that are holding my clients back in their business growth, but there's also another call every month, a prayer call. It's an intercessory prayer call that is a short 15-minute call, and it's designed to help bit by bit, little tiny bit by little tiny bit, to heal our relationship with God. Because I believe that no matter where you are in your journey, you can always begin that work or continue that work in small steps. It doesn't always take a big weekend retreat or going to an ashram in India, which all of these things are very beautiful experiences. But often we can begin now with a weekly or a daily 5 to 15-minute practice that can really make a difference. So, the initial 2 questions that I said that I would answer. The one about the term God, what do I mean by God? And which God do I mean? So, to be very clear, and for some of you, you may tune out after this, and that's okay. Whenever someone asks me, which God do I believe in? I think that that's a fairly silly question. To me, God is the air that we breathe. And although the air is different here in the forest than it is in the city, it's still the same oxygen. It's still the same mix of CO2 and nitrogen and carbon and I don't know everything that's in it, but you know what I mean. Different air that's here compared to a different country, Middle Eastern country or Australia or Japan or whatever, I'm in Canada. Different air composition, but it's all the same air. It's all the same atmosphere. So I hope that clears up what I mean when I say God. It's the God of your understanding. And what does God have to do with business? Everything. Or what does the health of your relationship with God have to do with the health of your relationship to your business? Everything. Everything. I find that when healers and coaches and therapists do not have a clear and healthy relationship with the divine, it shows up in their visibility or lack of visibility online. That lack of trust, true, just deep, everyday trust in the divine. It comes out in your inability to network or fear around being more seen or more vulnerable or more visible. It comes out in not truly expressing what you truly need to express in your content. So if you have something heavy on your heart that you really need to share, but you're afraid of what people are going to say and that they might unfriend you or they might get off your email list, that has everything to do with your relationship with the divine and your level of trust in life. So for me sharing just now, excuse me, my arm is tired. For me sharing just now about my belief about God, I know that certain people are going to really disagree with that and they're not going to like me and they're going to leave my email list and not continue with this video. And that's okay. I trust God. And that's a hard thing to say sometimes. So finding wholeness in our business as healers and coaches and therapists has everything to do with our relationship with the divine. And it's not just the things that we say. You know, we can say, oh, I trust that I'm divinely guided, and I trust and I trust and I trust. But then you notice your life in the daily, and it's not that. You're not actually walking in trust. So it's not just about what we say, it's about what's here and what's showing up in our reality. Are you actually in full faith in your life? This is a big video. It's a big topic. I wanted to give this to you in the hopes that it can begin to awaken something in your own relationship with the divine as you move towards even more wholeness in your relationship with God. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.